Hi there, my name is Liz and welcome to my channel, Mind, Body, and Soul Singing, where I help singers like you and me too obtain physical, emotional, and spiritual freedom in our voices. In today's video, I want to debunk what is belting. What is it? So I literally Googled what is belting and I found two different definitions I like. I cannot talk today. So definition one of belting is a singing term that refers to singing notes in your head voice range with the power of your chest voice. And here's the Wikipedia definition. Belting or vocal belting is a specific technique of singing by which a singer carries their chest voice above their break or passaggio with a proportion of head voice. Belting is sometimes described as high chest voice or mixed voice. Singers can use belting to convey heightened existential states. So that's what belting is. Okay. Here are the 4 myths about belting that I believed before I became a trained singer and vocal coach. And I also believe that I developed muscle tension dysphonia partly because of this. Partly because I was always belting and pulling my chest voice up, and I ignored head voice work completely. But now we know that good belting technique is mixing the voice. It's mixing your chest and your head voice. So you need to have a strong chest voice and a strong head voice to belt effectively without hurting yourself. Cool. So the 4 myths about belting that I used to believe were: number 1, the sound should feel huge and spread out. Spread out sound. That's what I thought. Number 2, belting takes a ton of effort and it takes a ton of practicing. I mean, yeah, it takes a lot of practice to get good at technique, but there's an easier way. You got to mix that head voice in there. Number 3, I thought belting was super loud, like screaming, like yelling. We don't want to do that too much. And number 4, I brought it up before as number 4, pulling my chest voice up as high as it can go. The veins are, bursting out of my neck. Okay, so those are the common myths and, the myths that I believed, that I just assumed by, hearing belting. And, I think it's pretty normal to assume those things. Now, here are the 4 truths about belting. Number 1, the sound should actually feel tiny, teeny tiny, like a little mousey. It should feel not spread out and huge. It should feel focused, like a laser beam, thin. It should feel that way when it's coming out. Weird. Number 2, truth about belting. Yes, of course there is effort. I also want to bring up, there's going to be some effort when we're belting because we're engaging. Like Wikipedia said, singers can use belting to convey heightened existential states. I think what that means is there's an emotional energy behind belting, right? I think about when I'm belting, I feel passionate. I feel a lot of energy. I feel intense. I feel fierce. I feel strong. I feel powerful. There's an insane amount of energy behind belting. So yes, there is effort, but with the right technique, it should feel relatively smooth and easy because you will be mixing head voice in there. Yeah. So number 3, truth about belting is instead of, thinking that belting should be super loud like yelling, maybe it's more like it'll feel like calling out. Or to me, I call it the preppy voice. It feels like this preppy voice. And it's cute. I'm calling out. I'm calling out. I'm not screaming, but it's more like calling out is a good word to use. And for me, it's all about this cuteness and preppiness to access this head voice that we need. All right, here's the fourth truth bomb. Instead of pulling the chest voice up to belt, which is very hard and kind of painful, we want to mix the powerful head voice. Yes, head voice is powerful with the powerful chest voice that we already know that. We want to mix those voices together to create an illusion that you're using your chest voice super high. Yeah, you're using it kinda, but you're using a lot of head voice up there. So in a way, it's kind of an illusion, All right, so those are the truths and the myths. So now I wanted to demonstrate the right way and the wrong way with one of my favorite belters, Lady Gaga, and one of her famous songs, Shallow. So you can hear that she's mixing her voice. I can hear it. So at first I'm going to show you the right way before I mess up my voice and do it the wrong way. Okay, so this is basically what Lady Gaga does. Hopefully I do a good job. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never make the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. Yeah, so I don't know if that was perfect, but I'm not perfect. But that was good technique. It didn't hurt. It felt good. The energy was strong. So can you hear that I'm using head voice? I'm off the deep end. Hi guys. Hey, there's the preppy voice in there. And I'm not too loud. I'm off the deep end. That's not too loud. Watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. It's actually really thin and cute. Ground. I can even demonstrate this belting with even less volume. I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. You hear I'm using so much head voice. And with practice, you can actually make it so it's quieter and quieter. So you're not overexerting, over-efforting, which has been a true game changer for me. When I go and play at a yoga class and they want songs like this, but they don't want me to be screaming them, right? I actually know how to sing the song without screaming it, which was not always the case. I used to be a screamer. Yeah. All right, so now let me show you the wrong way. And the wrong way to belt would be pulling my chest voice up, spreading out the sound, basically yelling. I'm on the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. It's kind of that. You might hear that. That's your head voice and your chest voice battling it out. Which one are you going to use? Because we're not working together. So that's the difference. I'm off the deep end. I'm off the deep end. That's not good. Instead, we want to use head voice. I'm off the deep end. I'm off the deep end. Oh my god. I'm off the deep end. See, we got this beautiful, strong head voice. Or maybe you're on the opposite end of the spectrum where it sounds like this. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. That's mostly like a soft head voice. we need more chest in that mix. So, just like talking it out. I'm off the deep end. This is my chest. It's stronger. It's more powerful. I'm off the deep end. I'm mixing. Hey, I'm off the deep end instead of I'm off the deep end. I'm off. I'm strong. It's strong. Hey there. I'm off the deep end. That's my chest. That's a good chest mix. Because I got head voice in there. So I hope that helped, debunk belting. It's not some mythical creature that is out of your reach. All you gotta do is strengthen your head voice, strengthen your chest voice, and work on that mixed voice. I highly recommend working with a coach or with me, All right, I love you so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. And I'll see you soon. Bye.